Libra, welcome to your February shadow work reading for the month of February. Before we get started, I just wanted to let you guys know that I do have a special going on for my readings right now. You can take 20% off all services on my website with the code Love Aquarius. You will see it on your screen, and my website will be linked down below. That is for tarot, astrology, past life readings, spiritual counseling sessions as well. So definitely make sure that you take advantage of it if you need a reading. It ends on Valentine's Day. Okay, so let's see what's going on with Libras for their shadow work for the month of February. Sun, moon, and rising. Let's see what's going on. Wow, okay, y'all got a lot to say real fast. What's going on with Libra, Sun, moon, and rising in the month of February for their shadow work? What do they need to know? Oh wow, okay. Y'all said we want a lot of cards. This is the bottom of your deck. Okay, so let us move this so it actually can be seen. Y'all really said we want a longer reading for this week. Okay, so what is going on with Libras for the month of February? Well, first and foremost, it seems like the retrograde definitely, especially Mercury retrograde, it definitely brought some people from the past back. It definitely seems like you guys were dealing with some exes, dealing with some messages coming in, and actually being able to heal from a past relationship, or from, you know, healing some friendships or healing some situations that really needed to be addressed, that have been kind of like put on the back burner but needed for you to kind of pay attention to. So you're moving into February coming out of like this very much as Mercury goes direct. There's still a lot of messages coming through. There's a lot of communication, and it almost feels like there are certain things that are going to pressure you while you are kind of focusing on maintaining your self-care, your love, maintaining this kind of like constant glow up that you guys are always in, this very Venusian pleasure-esque energy. The retrogrades definitely did their thing, and it's almost like you guys are still getting like the aftermath, because there are going to be in their post-shadow phase. Both Mercury and Venus will be in their post-shadow phase in February, especially in the beginning of February. So it definitely feels like you guys are still dealing with some of the energy, some of the people that it brought back. Definitely need to do ancestor work for the month of February. I cannot stress it enough. You guys need to do some ancestor work. You guys need to do a lot of healing. Specifically, it almost feels like there's a lot of messages that need to come through, a lot of things that you guys need to address and heal, because specifically there are certain things, certain problems that are stopping you from getting that glow up too that you want that are stopping you from having the stability, that abundance, the money flow. It's almost like you guys need to do some financial healing with your ancestors. You guys need to sort out and heal some ancestral healing, but also collectively. This is feeling like friends. This is feeling like relationships. This is feeling like people from the past coming through, that the situation needs to be resolved so that you can move forward, so that you can come back into your peace, so that you can come back into your strength, so that you can literally be better. It's kind of like you're going like February is gonna feel like you're starting off and it's a little bit of a hot mess. You're sorting through the junk, you're sorting through the past, you're figuring out why there was an instability, why something didn't work out, coming into that understanding very, very quickly, because you guys are an air sign. So you guys come into understanding very quickly, generally speaking, but sorting through the problems, okay, sorting through the conflicts, and then moving through and coming back into a space where it's like, okay, I can move back into like feeling good. Okay, this is your bottom of the deck. So it's like coming back into, okay, let me get back to what I'm supposed to be working on. Let me get back to my intentions. Let me get back to my manifestations. Like, I feel a lot more grounded now, but I needed to resolve these situations. I needed to go through this journey before I can get here. So like by the end of February, you're definitely going to, if you do the work, you're definitely going to feel a lot more grounded. Even though it will be in a water season, you'll definitely come out of it a lot more grounded, but it feels like you're going going through a spiritual journey. It feels like you're going through a very healing journey when it comes to your partnerships or your relationships, your family. It feels like you're sorting and, you know, healing some situations that really needed to be healed. And it's coming into peace. There's a lot of peace. There's a lot of kind of a recalibration. There is a it feels like it needed to happen. It feels like the messages, the knowledge, the understanding that you need to have during the month of February are going to be a little bit triggering. Of course they are, because why not? But once you have that understanding, you'll understand why things had to happen the way they had to happen in order for you to actually see things through and actually understand what happened. It also feels like, because it's almost like the ancestors are very active for you guys during the month of February, and it feels like there's still some unfinished business. I would recommend that you guys meditate regularly for the month of February. Make sure you're checking in, tapping in, whether it be through meditation or through tarot or cards if you're not, you know, well versed or like actively know how to meditate regularly. It feels like you guys need to kind of check in. It feels like you guys need to check in. It feels like you guys need to you guys need to like take in all of the messages. There's going to be a lot of things moving really quickly, and for you to come into understanding as to why things are happening the way they're happening, so you're not feeling super chaotic, you need to make sure you're tapped in spiritually, and that you're having those conversations as well, because it's almost like things are going to pop off and happen very quickly. And whether it be spiritual or not, like it can literally be happening within the physical realm, where you know, things are happening, you're getting text messages left and right, like, oh, this happened, this person said this person said that, blah blah blah, and then you're just put in a situation where you need to be reactive. You're reacting, and it can be a little bit chaotic or turbulent. Okay, now February for Libra. What does Libra need to know for the month of February? Okay, so we have spirit contact, and this is what I mean. I feel like you guys are going to be doing a lot of spiritual work during the month of February. It feels very spiritually like inclined. It really does feel like that. Spirit contact and static conditions. It definitely feels like things are a little bit chaotic in the beginning of the month. It feels like things haven't gotten, you know, sorted in the beginning of the month. It feels like things need a little bit more time, or need like a little bit more just effort into sorting the static conditions, because it feels like certain things are just it's like it gets, certain things just go from like hot and cold really quickly. It just feels very almost like in the moment. It feels very impromptu, and it's very like Uranus energy as well. That's also what is giving. It's giving a Uranus energy. Archangel Michael, what does Libra need to know for the month of February for the shadow work and the healing? What does okay, so we have lean on the gods and angels for support. Okay, and then we have the situation's already resolved. Okay, so there's definitely a lot of things going on that's it's gonna feel like there's chaos, but it's also there's like a karmicness to this as well. It feels like certain things needed to happen the way they needed to happen in order for things to come into fruition. It's almost like the way that something's happening, it might seem like it's chaotic, but it's actually resolving itself. It's the aftermath of it being resolved. And this is what I mean about like Venus going direct and everything kind of going, like everything going to a post shadow phase, where the planets are going to, Venus and Mercury will be going direct, and so the energy is going to be like you're getting a lot of messages, everything's kind of coming into fruition, but this is the aftermath. You're feeling the aftermath of everything. You're feeling the aftermath of the situation. You're feeling the aftermath of like the tension. You're feeling the aftermath. Okay, it's a very powerful time, but understand that the situation's already concluded. It's just everything, it's kind of all the unfinished business. All the unfinished business is just settling. All of the dust is settling. Okay, and then we have lean on the gods and angels for support, because you do need to lean on your spirit. This is why you're getting spirit contact too. You need to lean on your spirit. You need to talk to your ancestors. You need to make sure that you are staying consistent with that practice, because it's going to help you move through the energy and shift through the energy a lot faster. Okay, let's see what's going on. What do people need to know Sun, Moon, and Rising for the shadow work for February 2022. Libra needs to know. Sun, Moon, and Rising for, oh, okay. Okay, so you guys got, your dreams need a practical plan and a new start is coming, new moon. So this is the full moon in Taurus right here. So your dreams need a practical plan, especially when it comes, this situation is definitely something, if you're coming into this stage by the end of the month, you need to have a practical plan on how you're going to get there, especially when it comes to earth energy. And this is really what it feels like. It feels like earth energy. You need to kind of be ready for that situation. You need to like know how you're going to get there, how you're going to maintain it, how you're going to kind of uplift yourself in the process so that you can come out of it in a better place. It definitely, like if you're trying to get to the Nine of Pentacles energy, which of course you are, you need to make sure that you are working towards that you are healing what needs to be healed, that you're taking in the messages, that you're applying the things that need to be applied, that you're not kind of like dismissing the energy or dismissing the messages or kind of like brushing things off. Pay attention to your dreams, pay attention to what's coming through, because it's like you're going into this new energy, but it's like you need a plan. You need to make sure that you have that consistency moving forward so that you can thrive in this new experience that you're going to be experiencing. So don't kind of give up on, or don't kind of like dismiss the work that you need to do in order to make the situation go the way that you want it to. What does Libra need to know for the month of February? Okay. Let me just grab that real quick. And you guys got wide open. Wow, wide open. And I feel like that's how you're going to feel like when you get to the end of February. Wide open. You're going to feel like you have a little bit of like space to run. Okay, a little bit of space to run on this road, getting closer to victory, getting closer to like your dreams, getting closer to what it is that you want to achieve. It's going to feel like a little bit more liberated towards the end of the month, but the beginning is going to feel like things are just kind of getting there. Okay, think of it like as a camera lens kind of opening up, how things are just getting, like it goes from small and then it just starts kind of opening up wide. Think of it like that. It just feels like you're going from one perspective to another, and having a different clarity through this situation, and moving forward and actually getting and moving forward and towards your goals as well. Now, I call on the mermaids, the sirens, and the water spirits to give Libra the messages for February for the shadow work, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What does Libra need to know for the shadow work, Sun, Moon, and Rising? Dreams. And this is what I'm saying. Dreams. Dreams. Vivid dreams, dream messages, dream teaching. This is what I mean. I feel like you guys need to pay attention to your dreams because you guys are getting messages from all over the place. It's not just going to be like, oh, your ancestors came into meditation. You guys are also getting messages in your dreams. But you also need to be following your dreams, your goals, especially that stability that you're looking for. You need to be moving. Every step you're making should be towards that. And sometimes the steps that you make towards that is you coming to terms, coming to peace with certain situations that need to be addressed in a different way. So it's time for you to kind of sort your energy, sort your frustration, sort your passion through so that you can actually be productive and actually get where you need to be. This is definitely a beautiful reading, but I do feel like there's a lot of like popping out that's gonna happen, that's gonna put you in the position where you're gonna sort through all of that. But if you're feeling frustrated or overwhelmed, definitely lean on your spirits to support you during that time, because I feel like they're definitely going to be there to give you the extra energy and extra oomph and clearing the way for what it is that you're trying to do. Okay, so that's the message that I'm getting for you guys. I hope that you guys got all the messages you needed. I will definitely see you in the next one. Have a beautiful day. Don't forget to subscribe, and yeah, stay blessed. Bye.